Alright, here's my adventure at retrofitting the auto lift gate. I think this is version 2, version 3, not sure. Here's the control module down here, if it gives you an idea. So, you gotta remove all the panels. Here. This whole piece comes out as one big piece here. Of course, the whole trunk here. Or here. You have to remove the cups first before this one piece will come down. I don't have the premium audio, so all I have is a light. If you have premium audio, you'll have to have speaker cables here too. It's quite easy to remove the struts. The kit I got, there's no left or right. They both have the exact same. Really, there's this piece here. You can just take a screwdriver and that pops right out. Both sides, pop it out, put the new one in. That should take you just a couple minutes. This particular kit, the wiring harness, it wasn't quite long enough for one of the pieces, depending on if you want to put this control module here or up here, because you do have to run a couple cables up here. So in the end, I tapped into the power, decided to put it here, tapped into the power here. It's a red and gray wire, and of course ground right here. You can use the splice, posi lock, however you want to do it. So once I tapped into power, there's also back here, this new it comes with a, get a light on it. There's the motor for the soft close, which is right here. So you're going to replace this. And what this does is once the trunk latches, it pulls it down nice and tight. The cable's pretty thick, so I ran underneath this carpeting back to there. So next piece you want to do is try to wire up the button, which is right here, as well as there's a new wiring harness for this thing. This pops out, there's a couple clips, you pull that out, put the new one in, see if I can get a picture of it up in there, and then you have a cable that runs from the wiring harness, which thankfully these cables are long enough, both of them. You'll run two, and I ran them from here up underneath this trim, through here, up on there, through rubber grommet, all the way up and out here. One attaches to this thing here. The other one is for the button right there. I might eventually switch out for the factory. That's all you need up here. Next is going to be wiring up the struts. So one of them isn't long enough. One will get you here, except the interesting part is it has the big end cups on them, the snaps. So I cut those off. Ran a cable through here, back up through here, and then reattached them with butt joints right here. That'll take a total of 6 cables for this one, or 6 wires. For over here, you only need power and ground. Same thing again. I cut it, and the most amount of time was getting the wiring from here all the way over to here. So to do that, I also took off this piece and here, and ran the cable through here and out through here and in here. I tried using this. It's a no-go, the rubber grommet that comes with it. I need to snap that back in. It doesn't fit, these little guys. And that's really, oh, and this new module, there's an external beeper you can hook up. It's really annoying. I have it unhooked. Next part will be to Velcro, zip tie this in here, clean the wires up, and put the trim back in. Not super hard, just really tedious, especially getting the wire across there. Go ahead and demonstrate. It works. So you can hit the button up here. Key fob. You can also use key fob to close. Speaking of which, I had to cut the yellow wire from the harness. There's a yellow wire, right here. I cut it up in there and taped it off. just in case we need it later, but that'll allow you to close it with the remote. Okay, and of course all the controls and everything still work. And I'll turn around and give the video. All right, and I'll show the soft close mechanism on this guy here. It'll grab the latch and pull it down. Comes back up. Yeah, so next part will just be the trim. It does have anti-pinch to a point. If I come here, it will come back up. But if you go too far down, it's just gonna crush what's over there. And I tried these. I mean, these are stout motors, and that's coming down. So if there's any fingers or anything there, well, they're gonna get smashed.